What is going on, guys? Alan here. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, man, how you doing? You good? I know you like it.
All right. So we are starting the BMW Z3 Supercharger build now. Today's video, I'm going to start the teardown process, rip everything apart, and then we're also going to relocate the power steering reservoir and do some little making some room under there to fit this big old V3 supercharger. So without further ado, let's get tearing some stuff apart. Alright, so here is, I printed everything off of the flash drive for the instructions. And these instructions are pretty nice because, as you can see, I'm an idiot and I hole punched the wrong side. And so, I mean, they've got nice instructions with pictures. You know what I'm saying? So, this is going to be pretty easy, I think. So we'll skip here to step one, which is disconnecting the battery. So simple enough. Okay, next step. I have to get the ECU out from under that black cover there and package it all up nicely and ship it out with insurance to VF Engineering so they can flash the tune on this. So we're at the starting point here. I don't imagine it would take more than 2 weeks, which, you know, I probably got, me working a normal job, I probably got more time to do this project, honestly. So that's going to be completely fine. So definitely need to get that out and going. All right, ECU is boxed up. I will ship that out probably tomorrow. Next step, we got to drain the coolant. So, gonna open up the coolant reservoir here, lift the car up, drain the coolant, get that done. All right, next we need to make some room here. We need to get this air intake box out of there, the MAP sensor. Yeah, so we'll get that stuff out of here. And then the fan has to come off the front. So we'll just clean this area up here, get some stuff out of here that the instructions tell us, and then see what's next. All right, so onto the fan right now, and little did I realize that I need a, fan clutch set to hold that pulley still while I can get that fan off. But O'Reilly's has got one. I'm gonna go rent it probably tomorrow, not today, because I got to go to work. But down taking the intake tube off of the throttle body, I mean, I would explain it myself, but I think Martin Lawrence right here can explain it better.
Now, what do you come up with? You got this. Now, you gonna get that fried.
Yeah, one of my favorite scenes right there. Just a classic. But yeah, that's out of there now. I'm gonna go to O'Reilly's tomorrow, pick up that clutch fan set, so I can get that stupid fan out of there and get this get the radiator out of there. But for first day, well, first 2 hours anyway of the first day, it's underway. Finally underway. See you tomorrow. What is going on, y'all? It is a new day here, and it is a cold one. It got down to 7 last night, but thankfully I've got this insulated and heated garage. So where we left off yesterday, clutch. I needed a clutch fan kit to remove the fan off of the water pump. So I tried everything I could without going and renting one, but I just wasted a bunch of time. So here we've got the holding tool that is going to utilize the 10 mil bolts on the front of the pulley, and then a wrench set, which I probably didn't need this, but I don't have a very big adjustable wrench to fit in there. So either way, they're both rentals. I'll bring them back, get my money back. So let's do this. Let's get that fan off. There she is. Alright, so I got the coolant temp sensor unplugged. The fan is off. Top hose, bottom hose disconnected. Now apparently all you do is shove a screwdriver down in here, and then this rocker comes up on both sides, and then you can just lift the whole radiator out. So we'll see if that is the case. Oh yeah, look. Pops right up. Just need a small enough screwdriver to unlock it. That's pretty cool. There. Let's take this out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. That, my friends, is one of the easiest radiator removals I have ever done. Alright, now that we got some room to work in here, we have to remove the AC serpentine belt and the main serpentine belt. So, no big deal. AC belt tensioner is right there. And then the other tensioner is over here. We'll get that off. And then I have to replace the remove the driver's side headlight and the whole front bumper. So here we go. Alright, so we have successfully removed the front bumper, both headlights. It says driver's side headlight, but there's pull tabs underneath both headlights that you just have to remove both of them. So now, next order of business is power steering reservoir. This bad boy is in our way. So we need to relocate the bracket around it. So we're going to take the bolt out here. And then the bolt is going to go right down there somewhere. We'll find it. I'll find it. but there's an existing bolt in the support. I think it's, or hole right there, I believe, but I'll find it. I'll show it to you guys. So this, I took off the cooling duct to the alternator because it's in the way, and boy, it was just packed full of leaves, so I'm not sure why it's even on there. But down here, right here, is a almost through hole. Now you could just finish drilling that out and tap it to a M8 125, which is the original bolt from up here. Unfortunately, that's the tap that I have that's broke. So I just drilled it all the way through to fit a 1/4-20, and I'm gonna put a lock nut on it and go all the way through, and that will relocate our bracket down here. Just like that, and then we'll cut these hoses here for the power steering reservoir, reattach them, and then fill it back up. All right, so I have the bracket in place, and then I have marked the power steering lines, and I am going to cut them and hopefully catch the fluid, but I don't know. We'll see. There's a lot of stuff for it to land on. But that's the next step. Get excited. I have been dreading this. I don't know why. But I got to drain the power steering reservoir here, which is apparently ATF. And then I got to cut the hose down there. Check this guy out. I just picked this up. Harbor Freight. Look at that. It's gonna light it up nice. Yeah. So I'm gonna get to draining this this reservoir here, and then cut the lines off right down here, somewhere around there. Yeah, gonna cut it off, reattach them to the bottom, and that will be our relocation kit for the reservoir for the power steering. Here goes nothing. Yes. These are tin snips. Yes. I don't have hose cutters. So here is the reservoir. Got it all cut out of the car. And then the crimps, I cut both of those off so I can get the new location, the hoses on, and then new hose clamps on. I do not have the right size crimps for these, so I'm just going to use hose clamps. And yeah, and pray for the best. But I'm going to clean this guy up a little bit. Wish I had a parts washer, but it's pretty nasty. But it looks to be in good shape, so I'm happy about that. I don't have to replace this plastic piece yet, but I'll get it cleaned up, and then we will get it in its new position, which will be down here. And I got both the hoses cut down there now. Right there. And then, yeah, I guess I'll figure out how to tighten them up later. We'll get it. So let's get this guy cleaned up and get it put in there. Like a glove. Right there. There she is, guys. Bam. new relocated reservoir for the power steering. Yeah, she's in there. She's tight. I just got to top her off now. And hope there are no leaks. Oh, my first broken piece. Down here you have the oil separator. Comes out of the top of the intake here, runs through a tube and down into the bottom of the intake. Needless to say, you can't get back there with your hands. So I tried working 2 screwdrivers to try and get that clip off to pull that hose out, and it didn't. And finally the hose just snapped, which sucks because here's the end that goes into the bottom of the intake, and here's the hose, and then I pried the clip completely off, broke it, and then the hose broke here. So even if I wanted to repair this, I can't because the clip's broke. So I just need to order a new one. And then the new one, I disconnect this here, I cap this off for the top of the intake. And then the hose for the bottom into the oil separator, that gets a hose barb from the kit. And then later on we'll figure out where that goes. But I need to order this now. But hey, I got the good old ATF reservoir topped back off with 2% dairy pure. Oh yeah. Alright y'all, so I did find a new one on eBay. I got it coming for $9. It's gonna be a while though, probably a week. But good thing is that's not holding me up. So I can continue. So this is the other part that didn't break. This comes off the top of the intake. So then we got a parts kit here. We're going to take out this cap, put her on here, and crimp it. Cap is on. Now we just got to put it in the car. Come on, buddy. Get in there all the way. There we go. And then this guy can go back on there. Done. Man, this stuff, BMWs are no joke. This stuff just crumbles apart after a while. Alright, done. Done. Now what? I gotta cut the hose leading from the emissions valve and insert a check valve. Alright, so I've got the emissions valve out. Goes in right here. And what I got to do is I've got to put this check valve on the one side of it, just like so. So I've got my line here under the manifold, and I've still got the rubber on it right there, so that's perfect. So I'll slide the clamp onto it, throw the check valve on, put my emissions valve back on, and then I'll be good to go. Plug it back in. Alright y'all, so let's speed ahead here a week or so. You remember that this broke. So, I got a new one. Got the new one here. So I'm going to take this one off here, and then I'm going to put this hose barb on. And then the other end of the hose barb is going to use this S-hose here, and this is going to connect later on down the road to the port on the side of the supercharger intake. So there you have it, guys. Moving along on the project. Next step, we're going to get the fuel injectors and stuff swapped out, and then see what else we have to move around to make room under this thing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you later.